Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, a Tullahoma man was shot multiple times Monday night. A Winchester man pleads guilty of attempting to burn down his former girlfriend's home while she and her daughter were inside. A Deckard man has been indicted on statutory rape charges. Coffee County is facing a serious shortage of potential foster parents. And the Shelbyville Golden Eagles will play the state's #1 ranked team this Friday night. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
If you're in the market for a new vehicle, Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac is worth the short drive for savings that can't be beat. Take home this 2015 Chevy Equinox, 0 down, just $299 a month. Or how about this 2015 Chevy Silverado Double Cab, 0 down, just $369 a month. And as always, we will match or beat any dealer's price. So come check us out or visit us online at stanmcnabb.com. But please don't forget, when it comes to the best deals, if anyone can, Stan can.
Get Fit for Life Tullahoma. Join the Hardin Regional Medical Center and Get Fit Tullahoma Health Fair and Fitness Expo, Saturday, October 31st at Northgate Mall from 9 until noon. Talk to health professionals, free health screenings, and see different types of fitness activities available in our community. This is a fun-filled morning with demonstrations and free information for all ages. Start now and learn to make a change that lasts a lifetime. Visit the Hardin Get Fit Tullahoma Health Fair and Fitness Expo, Saturday, October 31st from 9 until noon at Northgate Mall.
Welcome back. A Tullahoma man is recovering in the intensive care unit at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville after being shot multiple times Monday night. According to Tullahoma police, the man, identified as 33-year-old Jeremy Fielding, walked to a home on North College Street and asked for help. Winston Brooks, public information officer with the Tullahoma Police Department, said Fielding had been shot 4 times. Tullahoma police followed a trail of blood to a home on East Grundy Street. A motive for the shooting has not been determined, and the suspects remain at large.
A Winchester man is facing jail time after pleading guilty to arson charges. Prosecutors say John Worley, age 25, admits he set fire to his ex-girlfriend's home last October. The woman and her daughter were inside the home at the time of the incident. Worley pled guilty on 2 counts of aggravated arson and 1 count of arson. He was sentenced to serve a 5-year prison term on each count. The terms will run consecutively.
A Deckard man has been indicted by Coffee County grand jurors charged with statutory rape. Authorities say Maurice Pugh, aged 45, allegedly had illicit contact with an underage female living in the Manchester area on several occasions. Pugh reportedly pastors a church in the Fayetteville area. The man also faces charges of rape by an authority figure. Pugh is being held in the Coffee County Jail under a $75,000 bond.
Motlow College recently completed a major renovation of Simon Hall, the primary classroom building on the Moore County campus. It is the first comprehensive upgrade of the building since it opened in 1969. Brian Gafford, Director of Facility Services, said Simon Hall underwent an interior finish and an upgrade to improve Americans with Disability Act standards. This entailed a complete asbestos abatement, as well as a removal and replacement of all flooring in the building. The first floor students' bathrooms underwent a full renovation to become an ADA compliant, while bathroom fixtures were upgraded as well to meet these standards. The second floor bathrooms also received new flooring and toilet fixtures. In addition to the ADA upgrades, maintenance provided aesthetic improvements to the building. All interior walls were painted, including classrooms, hallways, and offices. New furniture was purchased for 6 classrooms, and new student seating areas were also provided.
The maintenance department renovated Simon's science labs, which included upgrading classroom technology. New student and teacher stations were added in the chemistry, biology, and microbiology labs, with upgrades to cabinetry and systems. Several classrooms received upgrades to the audio, video, and ITV equipment, including new large-screen televisions and new projector screens. The renovation plans were approved by the Tennessee Board of Regents in July of 2014, with work beginning in in May 2015. The total cost of the project was $1.25 million, which included renovating a total of 56,294 square feet. Before 1986, Simon Hall was simply known as the Classroom Building. However, it was renamed in a dedication ceremony in honor of Morris E. Simon, former publisher of the Tullahoma News, who was instrumental in the early development of Montlow College.
A local area poet will be presenting some of her writings this Sunday in Tullahoma. Peggy Burton spoke with Karen Nelson and Bill Baxter about the event.
I have on the set with me Karen Nelson and Bill Baxter, and I'm going to say for the moment that you're from an event that's happening at First Christian Church this Sunday. So it's important we get that date out there.
Yes.
And it's all about poetry, isn't it?
Yes.
And Karen is a poet that has been writing since childhood. How long have you been writing?
I've probably been writing since my 20s.
And so
I'm 70 now, so 50 years.
And you've loved it all these years. Well, I love it too, and I'm so glad you're here. And the name of the event is called Cleansed by Fire. Now, why was it we called it? Why did you call it that?
Because it's about healing a relationship and the fire burning up.
And so that's the name of the event there at First Christian Church. And it's in the annex.
Yes.
Those of you that don't know where the annex is, it used to be a post office a long time ago, but it's a wonderful room for such an event. Starts at 2 o'clock, ends at 4.
It's free.
It's free, open to the public.
And refreshments.
Refreshments.
Yes.
I tell you, that's a draw. Bill, where do you figure in this?
Well, I have had a long history in amateur theater,
Right.
directing and acting and doing a variety of things. And somehow Karen got my name back in May. She had wanted to do a presentation and wanted to make it more than just a simple reading of some poems by someone standing behind a lectern and reading. So she called me and asked me if I might be willing to work with her to kind of make this a one-woman show.
I love it.
Kind of dramatize it. We'll do some very simple staging that will help set the scene and keep it more informal. And then I've had the privilege of working very closely with her since May on selecting poems, working on how to make them easier for the audience to hear
That's
and
wonderful.
appreciate.
And I would think in the selecting of poems, because you must have thousands, and that had to be a
Yes.
huge responsibility. I think it might be interesting to the audience out there to know that you don't write just comic, you write what all inspires you.
Yes, and I can be inspired by something kind that my husband did for me, and that'll foster a love poem. Or I'll see a child doing something, running through leaves and then fall. It doesn't sound like much, but you can make quite a poem out of it, and getting into the personalities of each of my grandsons.
That's wonderful.
And so it's that kind of thing just going on in daily life all the time, and everywhere you look there's, they say there's metaphors constantly. Once you start writing as a poet, you never get away from the habit of recognizing a metaphor.
Remember, Karen Nelson this Sunday, 2 p.m. till 4 at First Christian Church in Tullahoma, which is on the corner of
Jackson and
Grundy. Jackson and Grundy, and it's in the annex building. First Christian does some wonderful things. Thank you, Karen. Wonderful job. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
Nice to see you both.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The wait is finally over. The 2015 50th anniversary Ford Mustang is finally here. This is one awesome vehicle. Let me give you a few stats on this V8 Mustang. 435 horsepower, independent rear suspension, 25 miles per gallon, and this is the one you've been waiting for. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Don't blink an eye or you'll miss it. Come by Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester and check it out. The 2015 Mustang, the all-new redesign, will leave you speechless.
time to get fit, Tullahoma, and register for the 3rd annual Bobcat Panther 5K and Family Fun Run and Walk, Saturday, October 24th at Fraser McEwen Park. Register by calling either school or by going to tullahomatn.gov today. You'll be proud to know you're supporting the Tullahoma Middle School's PTO. Calling all alumni. Help your school take the trophy this year by signing up today for the 3rd annual Bobcat Panther 5K.
Welcome back. Coffee County is experiencing a serious shortage of foster parents. John Gray spoke with a group of individuals who are trying to remedy this problem.
I have a wonderful group with me up here on the set right now, and in of them is Miss Sarah Fitzgerald, and she's going to tell us this is about foster families and foster parenting.
Yes.
And Sarah, give us sort of an idea of what's going on here.
I'm with the Coffee County Community Advisory Board, which works with the Department of Children's Services. Carla Hawes is from the Department of Children's Services and is in charge of the Foster Parents Program. Jeff Harrison is with First Methodist Church. We're working together to put on a program to try to convince people of the benefits of being foster parents in Coffee County. And this is going to be on October the 10th from 11 to 2 at the Methodist Church Family Activity Center. And Jeff, who is one of the sponsors of the program and also an experienced foster parent, is going to explain to us a little bit about what's going on.
You also are a minister?
Yes.
At First Methodist Church as well.
Yep.
So
so what we're trying to do is there's a great need for foster families in Coffee County. Currently, I think we said that there was approximately 50 placements since the beginning of the year, and Coffee County only has 13 foster family homes. And so the benefit of keeping children in county is that once they're removed from their family, they can still go to school and see their friends and have shorter trips for visitation, where if they go out of county, if they're placed out of county, they have to change schools. They have to, they won't know anyone, in their new school and things like that. So we want to keep kids within the county so that even though it's a difficult and trying time for them, not everything is changing.
And now, are you with Coffee County, or are you with the state?
I'm with the state of Tennessee, but I'm set in Coffee County.
Okay.
We work out of the Tullahoma office, and I supervise the foster parent support unit for the South Central region out of the state of Tennessee. But we're targeting Coffee County because Coffee County has got a big issue with the fact that we don't have enough foster homes for children.
So the figure you gave a minute ago is there's 50?
At least 50.
At least 50 children who need to be placed right now?
At any given time.
At any given time.
Yes.
Right. And there are 13
foster parent
qualified, signed up people who've gone through the process to be a foster family. So it's 13.
Yes.
Now, in a situation, how many children can more than one child be placed in a foster home?
Yes.
Depending on space.
Depending on space.
Right.
So
if they have the space and the financial means, then they are able to do that. Then that's part of the process when we write the home studies, and they go through the training, which is a 7-week program called Parents Tender Healers. It's short for PATH, and they also have to have a criminal background check.
Is there any financial help from the state to someone who wants to do this, or does a foster parent have to fund the child, everything for the child out of the household?
The state does provide some money, but for a lot of things there's not enough money, and that's where the Community Action Board comes in a lot of times. If somebody needs a prom dress or has to go to a special needs camp,
right,
or they need luggage to get from their home to the foster home, that's where we and other community action boards, each county has one, can help out to supplement what the children get.
To get myself clear, get me clear, this is an event for awareness.
Correct.
It's at the First Methodist Church.
Yeah, we're going to have, it's going to be for 3 hours. It's 11 to 2 on October the 10th. The first hour, we're going to have booths set up. My church, CAB is going to have a booth. DCS is going to have a booth. Other adoption agencies are going to have booths where people can come. We're going to have live music.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
Okay, very good.
Saturday, October 10th. We're going to have live music and activities for children. We're going to have a bounce house and some face painting and things like that. And then in the middle hour, we'll have a program where we'll have some people share about their experience of foster care, what it's like to be a foster parent, and how you can get more involved if you would like to do that. And then the last hour will be the same as the first hour. More live music, walking around, visiting the booths, and
free lunch.
Yeah.
Free lunch. All right.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. A group of vocalists known as the Three Sopranos are planning a musical presentation at the South Jackson Civic Center. John Gray spoke with the ladies about their show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at South Jackson Civic Center, and I am with the Three Sopranos plus one, and that would be starting from the left, Cynthia Gray. And then also we have Sharon Edwards. We have Michelle Anderson, who is the accompanist, and we have Erica Peterson. And ladies, tell our audience what in the world is going on at South Jackson Civic Center October the 17th. Who wants to start?
I will start. October 17th, we will be in concert, the three of us, plus Michelle, playing all of our pieces beautifully, I might add. Thank you. And we are doing a concert centered around the ladies of the stage. So we will have the ingenue and the villainous vixen and the flirt and the heartbroken lover and just all of these wonderful roles that women have played throughout history, and we will be putting them on for a Tullahoma audience.
Okay, and each of you, how will the performance be set? Will each of you sing individually?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll have individual songs, and we have some duets, and we have one all together. Yes.
One all together. Mm-hmm. And how did you get involved in this appearance?
Well, our good friend Peggy Burton came up with the idea. I think she was the original concept creator, and she came to Cindy and the other girls and started the idea, and then
we were like, yeah.
We took it and we ran with it, and it's still being created as we speak. I don't think I think it's still developing.
It's exciting.
It's a great program.
It's fun to be a part of a piece of art that's moving
ever
like
changing, and you're going to get a little bit of everything in this program. A little bit of Broadway, opera, jazz,
even
good
some
variety.
Disney. Even some Disney,
And
for the little ones.
It's a black tie suggested formal affair, a little reception at 7:30, and you can just grab your date and have an elegant evening of superior music. It'll be fun.
Well, Erica, have either of y'all ever performed together before
I don't think
this event?
Michelle and I have. They performed together, but I don't think any of us singers have ever performed together. In fact, they just met today.
We just met today.
And so,
We've been doing this together, through emails and texts and phone calls and everything else.
Distance collaboration.
And through our piano player, our collaborative pianist
and
here.
so Michelle is having to play all the songs.
I am mixing the pot.
She's the only one that
Mixing the
may
pot.
actually have an idea of the finished product.
Well, it's still in works, but it's glorious. It's really glorious, and I didn't know until we started rehearsing how varied and wonderful it was, and how varied and wonderful their voices are. They're so different as singers. They all have a different color and tone, and when you put it together, it's just this beautiful harmony.
Okay, well, it is October the 17th, reception at 7:30, show at 8. Ticket price is $20 for adults, $15 for children. And we're going to give them just a taste right now of what they might hear when they come. So
Okay.
hit a harmony note and let's go out with some golden voices.
All right.
Folks, you don't want to miss this. We'll see you at South Jackson Civic Center.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
We'll be right back in a moment.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Hi, I'm John Greenwood. Let me tell you a few of the ways our parts and service team is committed to keeping your vehicle in top condition. Factory trained, certified technicians and ASE certified who can service all makes and models. Everyday low price oil change of $29.95 with a free 16-point vehicle inspection for your convenience. Schedule your next service appointment at StanMcNabb.com. We'll get you in and out, back on the road with peace of mind. Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1200 East Carroll, right here in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. The 5-1 Shelbyville Golden Eagles resume action at home this Friday night when they take on the #1 ranked team in the state, Independence. Jim spoke with head coach Jason Hardy about the challenge his team faces.
You look back and we're 5-1 right now, so we don't need to panic. We need to fix the problems and get back to the way we were playing earlier. It won't be an easy task. #1 team in the state, Independence, coming into town and coming off of a shutout win over Stewart's Creek, and we've had the opportunity to watch them on film already, just with trade film, and they're very good. And you don't become #1 team in the state, you're not being very good. A lot of weapons, offensively and defensively, playing really good football. Our biggest thing is we've got to get healthy. You couldn't tell by the film, but there in the third and fourth quarter, we're playing with probably only 2 starting linemen. We need to get Michael back at running back. We need to get those linemen back. You're going to go healthy against the #1 team in the state is tough enough, but to be banged up makes it rough. So we got to get healthy. We got to fix our mistakes, and we got to come in here and play like we're capable of playing, and not kill ourselves like we did last night.
That is a home game for you, is it?
It is. Yeah, we're actually on a 3-game home stretch right here, and I knew it was going to be tough, starting with Lincoln County last night, and Independence, and then we'll have Stewart's Creek. So it's our district's wide open for those playoff spots, and we're still up at the top level, but it changes every week, so we need to come and play our best game.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a terrier mix named Zelda. She entered the shelter as a stray, is approximately 2.5 years old, and weighs about 25 pounds. Zelda is up to date on most of her vaccinations and will receive a free spay with a $35 adoption fee. Zelda gets along well with other dogs and children. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pet this week is Bess. She is a bull terrier mix urgently needing a home, as she has been at the shelter for over 2 months now. The shelter also has many other dogs available at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252 in Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
The Kia Summers on Us sales event is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Let me tell you about this event. Purchase a new Kia Sedona, Kia Optima, Kia Forte, and receive 0% financing up to 66 months and your first 3 payments for free. For a limited time only, no strings attached. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. The Kia Summers on Us sales event going on right now. Why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community, because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1939 at 88 degrees. The record low was in 1991 at 30 degrees. Average high on this day is 73 and the average low is 50. Tonight, look for partly cloudy weather in your forecast with a low of around 62. Rain expected on Friday with a high of 79 and a low of 56. Partly cloudy weather on tap for Saturday with a high of 66 and a low of 46. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us in Newsleader 6 wishes you and your families a beautiful weekend. Thank you.